North Carolina. The city wrecker, Don Sprouse Motorsports Ford, alongside Marty Lindley from Taylor, South Carolina. The Hallelujah Big Fan Racing Ford. 7th row, Ron Beauchamp, the Beauchamp Motorsports Dodge, and Brent Nelson from Virginia, the Caliber Construction Chevrolet. Your 8th row, John Juliker from Buffalo, the Hill Juliker Chevrolet, and Todd Weir from East Aurora, New York, the Tech 21 Chevrolet. Your 9th row, Tim Bainey Jr. from Pennsylvania, the Jackaroo Sauces Ford, alongside the 29 of Andy Carroll from Sandusky, Ohio, the Racecom.com Chevrolet. 10th row looks like this. Travis Ayers in the 57 car, the www.blair.com Chevrolet, and veteran Glenn Sullivan from Long Island, New York, the Mesa Air Group Chevrolet. Row 11, Danny Abold will line up in car number 6 from Liverpool, New York, the RTI Telecom machine. That's a Chevy, alongside rookie Danny Stammons from Trenton, New Jersey, the Fred Trailer Repair Ford. Row number 12 here this afternoon, rookie Kyle Shoemaker in the 27 car from New Jersey, the SNL Equipment Rental Ford. Rookie Neil Cox in the 06 from South Carolina. That's the R&D Motorsports Chevrolet. The 13th row, rookie Jeremiah Coons from Mahaffey, Pennsylvania, the Jehovah Jireh Chevrolet. And then the 93 car, B.J. Underdown from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the Whitetail Research Center Chevrolet. In the 14th row, Lonnie Rush Sr. in the 83 car, the A&G Cole Chevrolet. Alongside rookie Bob Gagetskas from Connecticut, the Aaron Sales and Lease Chevrolet. Row 15, rookie Joey Manco from New York, the Tops Friendly Market Chevrolet, and Todd Hoddick, also from upstate New York, the Todd Hoddick Racing Pontiac. Row 16, 75 cars, Bart Hartman from Zanesville, Ohio, the Imler's Poultry Chevrolet. Rookie Richard Hampton from Indiana, the Big O Tire Store Chevrolet. And rookie Chad Bear will line up shotgun on the field, starting 33rd in a borrowed car, the Deuce from Mechanicsville, Virginia, the Naturally Fresh Ford. So that's your starting lineup. One driver will not take the green of the 34 cars that signed in here today. The car that will not start, that of Jack Helgett from Franklinville, New Jersey. He did take time and would have qualified, but a problem with the 94 car will not allow him to appear in our starting lineup. We'll take a look at our onboard views for you. Bobby G from Connecticut, the Aaron Sales and Lease machine. They'll line up 28th, and we'll get some good looks from that race car today. Neil Cox will take us for a ride from the 24th starting spot in the R&D Motorsports machine, the 06 car. Also carrying our cameras as we bring you the first ever Hooters Pro Cup North Series event. Tim Bainey Jr. lines up 17th in the Jackaroo Sauces race car, the 11. He'll be on the inside of row number 9, and we'll look through the windshield of that automobile as he gets ready to go. Plus, Jeff Agnew, the 98 Series champion, the NGA Hooters Golf Pro machine. Agnew lines up outside of row number 3. And a look I'm really looking forward to from Bill Plemons Jr.'s machine, the Hooters Ford. He starts 3rd. He was talking plenty big just a short time ago, Scott Sutherland.
Well, I can tell you this much. I've watched Bill Plemons race for the last 7-8 years. He's going to give us some interesting shots.
Find out more about Chad Bear's ride today in that borrowed car downstairs to Stephen Cox.
Well, the naturally fresh car of Chad Bear looks a little bit different tonight. It's actually a number 2, and you're going to have to look really close to identify it at all. That looks suspiciously like the car wrecked by Mart Nesbitt last week in the South Series at Altamahaw, North Carolina. That's because it is. That's not Mart Nesbitt's backup car. That's his primary car. It really wasn't ready to run tonight, and Chad Bear came up without a ride this evening, so he asked if he could stick naturally fresh colors onto Mart's primary car, take it out just for a lap or 2, and bring it right back in. And Mart Nesbitt said, sure, go ahead and take it out. So Mart is in his backup car all the way up toward the front of the field. His primary car starts dead last.
Chad Bear will borrow the car, but it'll be a brief borrow, I guess.
Yeah, one lap. Huh?
Ready to go green here at Jennerstown Speedway in Jennerstown, Pennsylvania. Charlie Ford and Brian Vickers on the lead row for the first ever Hooters Pro Cup North Series event here on Speed Vision. I'm Benjamin and Scott Sutherland. Tim Fleck is our honorary starter, a fan of the grandstands, living every fan's dream, dropping the green to get this one underway. And here we go at Jennerstown. Vickers out to the early lead. Big move by Plemons there. He's got a battle on his hands for 3rd spot. Vickers with Charlie Ford's machine right behind as we complete lap number 1.
It looked like Charlie Ford got a little slow start, but probably what that is the air pressure a little bit low. They're going to start them out low because on a long run, these things will build air pressure. You'll probably see Charlie Ford coming back up through there.
Getting a look at the 10 of Dale Delozier there. Marty Lindley's 01 on the move. Here's the 73 car. Battling to the inside of the 3. That's Jeff Agnew in the green and white 73. The 3 of Jason McLellan. That's a battle for position down into 1.
I can't believe they're racing side by side this hard this early in the race. I'll tell you, that outside groove has got to be sticking a lot better than it was today in practice.
Battling for 4th spot here. Now, we should tell you the series runs on spec Goodyear tires, but they're Biafly tires, not noted for long life. I would think they would want to save the tire.
These guys need to get in line, or them leaders are going to be gone, gone, gone.
Ryan Vickers out in front of the 42, but Charlie Ford is right with him in that red 14 car as they honk down the backstretch here. And there's Chad Bear bringing the naturally fresh Chevrolet, the 2-car. The tape number there after his one lap. Brings that car in, scores some points, and that'll be it for the night for the Deuce. Move for second spot. Here's Plemons in the Hooters 15, trying to get inside Charlie Ford's Sun Graphics machine. Can't get the pass there.
Well, Bill Plemons, he's going to want to lead a lap if he can get up there and collect that 5 points.
From Locust Grove, Georgia, veteran series contender here in the Hooters Pro Cup Tour. Ryan Vickers out in front from Thomasville, North Carolina, on the Stewart Components machine. That, too, is a Chevrolet.
And Vickers looks like he's driving away a little bit here. I'm wondering if Charlie just, maybe he got a little bit too low air pressure, or maybe they just missed a little bit, but I still think he's going to come back up there.
Now, as cool as it is, track temperature just under 70 degrees, I would think the tires wouldn't grow much, and it might take a while to start getting some heat in them.
Well, it's going to take a few laps. The biggest thing is if with the rain that we had this afternoon, the track conditions are going to change and change and change all night long.
Bill Vickers on top. Charlie Ford is second. Plemons now in third in the 15 car. They are nose to tail. Down into turn 3 here at Jennerstown. Early going of this naturally fresh dressings 200, presented by Rolling Rock Beer.
Jeff Agnew is kind of climbing into that 3-way battle. He's going to make it a 4-way here.
Agnew starting 5th, trying to get up and contend. Of course, a Southern Series invader.
These Southern guys are hanging right in there.
Yeah.
And I think experience, they've had a couple years to race in these big cars, and these Northern guys, they're going to make the transition, but it's just going to take them a couple races.
A lot of the Northern Series drivers have local late model experience. Les Sullivan from the NASCAR Busch North Series, but this is a different animal.
This is a real good animal, is what that is.
The 01 of Marty Lindley working to the inside of Dale Delozier. They fight it out for 9th down the backstretch. Marty Lindley, a story that everybody loves. The son of the legendary Butch Lindley, really has come into his own the last couple of years.
I watched him win 2 races last year, and it was an achievement that everybody had to have a tear in their eye to watch.
Marty Lindley using the number and color scheme his dad raced so successfully for so long. We take a look at the scoring in the top left of your monitor. Look at the top 10. Lindley is 9th. Dale Delozier in the 10 car in 10th spot. And then Mike Herman Jr. in the 16. Getting into that battle, too. He sits 11th right now. From Kannapolis, North Carolina, a Southern Series regular also up here trying to invade and make some noise. Here's McLellan in that 3, running up in 4th spot.
The one that really impressed me is this young Regan Smith in the 28 car. Now, I know Jay Fogelman is down there. He runs the South Series. Try to help him get acclimated to this new racetrack.
Check back in on that battle for 10th. Delozier and Herman nose to tail coming out of turn 4. It's got, just as you pointed out, everybody pretty much content to ride nose to tail here in the early.
Well, this is a single groove racetrack. I watched it all day long, and when they were racing side by side earlier, I just couldn't believe they were doing it. Now, maybe as the cushion moves its way up later on, they'll be able to do that.
Vickers off to a 3-car length lead over Charlie Ford, back a little bit. You can see Jeff Agnew up to 4th and pressuring Plemons now for 3rd.
Well, he's going to get a good run, and there again, we're racing now, and everybody wants to get there and lead and get 5 laps and, of course, get a little bit of TV time.
Top 4 cars up in turn 3.
We knew that they were going to get into lap traffic. Now, this is a little bit faster than I thought they would, but this lap traffic is going to be a problem as the night goes on. You can rest assured.
Vickers takes that group of 4 lead cars around the outside of the 49 machine. Todd Hoddick from Lancaster, New York, the Hoddick Racing Chevrolet. There's Charlie Ford in that 14, the Sun Graphics machine with the Hooters Ford and Plemons right behind him. Here's Vickers moving around the top side of the 0 car.
Oh, we got a wheel bouncing down the front straightaway.
What happened here? We've got trouble for Danny Salmon's machine, the 39 car. He's lost the right front wheel and tire off that race car.
Boy, you don't know. Was that loose lug nuts, or is that a broken wheel, or what is that? Maybe we can get Stephen Cox to get over and get a look. But wow, what a way to start a race. Or
there
maybe the end
wheel,
of the race.
Yeah, the tire at least bouncing down the racetrack in turn number 1. So the first caution of the evening out here at Jennerstown Speedway. Take another look at it for you. We were watching Brian Vickers come out of turn 4, and already that tire is off the race car headed toward the wall.
Oh, right in front of the leader, too. That would have been a terrible situation.
Danny Salmons, for a rookie, doing a nice job keeping that race car up at the wall, I think, and not bouncing down into traffic.
Well, this thing could have got any of them. Wow. Through there. Yeah, it just goes right over top of the car.
We've got another look at it for you from our speed look coming out of turn 4. There goes the tire, and here comes Salmons action.
Wow. Wow. It goes right over Charlie Ford's car, didn't it?
It did, indeed. Let's check on pit road. Stephen Cox is there.
Well, Danny Salmons has come down on pit road. You can see the damage on the right side of his machine. They're going to take off right side tires completely and replace them and see if they can get Danny back out before he loses a lap, and that is going to be so critical here. In fact, Scott, you and I talked before the show how critical track position alone could be at a racetrack this size.
Track position is so important. And what I see here, these guys had to use these tires early.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a long night for them.
Well, hopefully